Hi, Rob Linhart here in the Hazel's Wine Department, and here we go with Sunday specials for June 11th and 12th.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.
We've got 3 wines to talk about this week. We're going back to the 2018 Boutinot RH1 red wine. Now, this is coming from Costières de Nîmes down in the south of France. Classic blend here, Grenache and Syrah. What they've gotten here is a wine that has had long hang time on those vines. Tremendous ripeness here. They've taken these grapes right to the edge of being overripe, but they stopped just in the right place. So big, bold, not quite jammy, spicy black fruits, black cherry, blackberry, almost a compote sense to this wine. So you'd think it might be a little soft and flabby, but there's still plenty of acidity, plenty of structure here to firm it up. As it carries through on the palate, the spice notes, a little bit of that southern French garrigue, those herbal tones will show through. There's a nice, surprising cool edge to this wine. We are not that far from the Mediterranean coast, and that brings a surprising level of freshness to really round out this wine. A very complete, big, bold style from the south of France. Next up, we're heading to California now for the 2019 John Legend LVE North Coast Cabernet Sauvignon. This Cabernet we tasted and ran about a year ago, so I was happy to come back to it. Frankly, it hasn't changed that much, which is great news. Nice, fresh, approachable style here. Not the boldest, not the biggest Cabernet, but everything in its place. Still leaning into those darker fruits. A little bit again of that black cherry, blackberry fruit. There's a distinct earthy note that runs through this wine. The oak nicely integrating now. If there was one change I would say from the last time around, definitely integrating a little more, and again, that's a good thing. So the oak has kind of come down a little bit, more of an accent note in the wine, but we still get those vanilla, coconut notes, little bit of those spicy elements playing through. Easy drinking, very balanced style, not too grippy, not too light, not too heavy. A great all-around California Cabernet. Last but not least, we are still in California. We're going to Monterey Arroyo Seco for the 2020 Lully Sauvignon Blanc. Now, most of us were used to these really grassy style from California, a big blast of lemon, and we are going to get that big blast of lemon. But rather than that sort of grassy tone, really for me, this was more of an herb-driven, a sort of an herbal or herbaceous style of Sauvignon Blanc here. So think bay leaf, oregano, thyme, sort of a California garrigue, if you will. There is that lemon, as I said, and very concentrated, very intense, that lemon component. I was thinking about a preserved lemon. So it will really get on top of you. That streak runs through this wine, plays with those herbal notes, with a slightly woody tone that comes through on the finish. It has spent a little time in barrel, and what we get is a fuller, rounder, but not particularly fruit-driven style of Sauvignon Blanc. A little off the beaten path, but delicious nonetheless.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.